Hey everyone and welcome back to the channel. In this episode, let's take a look at the best only solitaire wargames released in 2024. Let's start with Manila, The Savage Streets, 1945. This fast-paced game consists of a 9-turn campaign depicting the American offensive on Manila in February and March 1945. Game places you into the control of a highly mobile American forces, while the game system manages the Japanese defenders, who are mostly stationary. The player must match or surpass the historical progress of American forces to win, while failure to do so or a critical drop in morale result in absolute and straightforward defeat. It is a highly replayable game, as each turn introduces fresh challenges through random events, unpredictable supply arrivals, unknown Japanese defense positions, and strategies. Next one is the Phantom Fury 2nd edition. It is a solo tactical game set during the Second Battle of Fallujah in November 2004, focusing on intense urban combat. Players take command of US Marine Battalion tasked with reclaiming city zones from insurgent forces through the brutal close-quarter engagements. To support these operations, various standoff and close combat assets are available, including UAVs, close air support, combined anti-tank teams, and Abrams tanks. The game highlights authentic urban warfare tactics, encountering strategic assault planning, asset positioning, and counter-sniper measures. Second edition adds greater variability to insurgent forces and introduces optional mechanics, including direct insurgent fire RPGs attacks and the impact of civilian presence and local populations. Cool game, and by the way, it is one of the kind of all war games released in 2024. It's a very unique game. Pacific War 1942 solitaire travel game. Pacific War 1942 puts you in charge of Allied naval and land forces in Pacific during World War II. At the start, the Japanese AI aggressively seeks to expand its empire and overpower the Allies. As an Allied player, your objective is to resist the initial onslaught and then launch the counteroffensive to drive the Japanese forces back to their homeland. Both factions manage armies and navies across the Pacific, with naval dominance playing a crucial role in shaping land battles and overall progress in the conflict. Very easy to learn and a quick game. Overflight. It's a solo aerial reconnaissance wargame centered around the CIA's highly classified U-2 spy plane program. Worth to mention that it is developed using declassified CIA documents once labeled top secret. The game offers a narrative-driven experience with strategic decision-making, medium-sized table setup, and straightforward rules. Throughout the game, you'll gain insight into the CIA's covert aviation operations by assuming the role of the CIA's U-2 program director and also stepping into the shoes of U-2 pilots as they navigate Soviet-controlled airspace, capturing critical intelligence by photographing key Soviet sites and attempting to return safely home. This one is another one-of-the-kind wargames released in 2024. By the way, I left the Amazon link in the description below to the amazing book about Operation Overflight, written by Francis Gary Powers himself. Book is available in hardcover, paperback, Kindle, and Audible formats. You are very welcome to check it out, but now let's carry on with Okinawa, the last battle of World War II. This game throws us to Okinawa to face the final battle of the World War II. Each game presents 4 objectives that must be conquered before the time runs out. On your turn, you'll use dice to move and trigger various action cards. dealing damage, locating enemies, healing, and more. Success depends on the strategical advancing through enemy territories and upgrading the right abilities at the right moment to triumph in this historical battle. As the card game, it is one of the kind in today's list, but it is not the only card wargame released in 2024. There are more, and we will take a look at them in one of the next episodes, specially dedicated for the card games. I highly recommend you to subscribe and stay tuned for that one. Let me know in the comments which of these games do you find interesting. Maybe you can suggest any other Solitaire game titles from 2024. If you found this video useful, give it a like. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching, have fun playing these wonderful games, and stay tuned for the next episode.